Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're going to talk about Passman, which is a web challenge in the Cyber Apocalypse 2023. I already have it running here and I have the files downloaded. The first thing I want to do is I guess I want to walk through kind of how I discovered the flag. And let's see here. So what I noticed was that the flag is going to be put into the database. And so I'd need to read the database and it's going to be put in for the user admin. So somehow I need to be able to read, either get SQL injection so I can read straight from the database or get access to the admin account so that I can read their admin's passwords. Here is this. Let's create an account and I'm just going to do t@t.com and t. We're going to sign in TT. We can see that it uses GraphQL and JWTs. There's an example of the JWT. And I can tell that because of the highlight. One of the extensions I have running highlights anything with the JWT. But then we can also see this query for GraphQL. So I thought, okay, well, let's take a look at both those two technologies, right? The JWT, I think that's in, nope. Part of it's in here, auth middleware. This is where it gets issued. And then in the helpers, JWT helper, we can see that it's signed with a secret. The secret is large. We're not going to be able to get, brute force that. And it uses HS256. So I didn't see any issues there. Next, I went to the JWT, or I'm sorry, the GraphQL, and started looking at this. This is the GraphQL helper here. So we have query and mutations, right? Query is similar to a select statement in normal SQL or in SQL, right? It returns information. And mutation, I like to think of it like an update statement. It modifies existing records. So we've got a query. Great. If request.user. All right. So this is going db.phraselist. This is using the input or the user that's logged in to query to get the phrase list. Next, we have register user. Okay, login. We could check to see if there's any limit for the how login. I didn't do it this way, but we could look to see if we could register a different email but same username. Would we be able to see the data? Because this looks at the username. Would we be able to register a fake admin at blah.com with a username of admin? And I just don't know. We'd have to look at the database to see if there is a unique constraint on username. All right, let's see. Let's go through the rest of these first. Login user, type GraphQL string. So it's taking the arguments and getting the user that matches. So gets a username and password that matches, checks it. Okay, cool. Update password. this is what jumped out to me. This requires a GraphQL token, right? Or I'm sorry, a JWT token, authentication required, but it's not checking the user that's actually logged in is providing, is the same one that is sending this request. So I thought, that's cool. I wonder if I could modify the password of admin, right? So that's what I attempted to do. First, I wanted to get a mutation. Here's one here. Yeah, we'll just use this one. So I'm going to send this to repeater. And I need to make sure I include my, I know on a go proxy. I need to make sure I include my cookie because that was required. So I'm going to copy this, go back to repeater, and make sure my cookie is included. We are going to do a mutation with a username and password. Instead of login user, though, we are going to do, what is it? Update password. Update password instead of login user. And it's the cap one. So I want update password. So I'm going to do, update password here. And then we provide it username and password, which is the same that we've got here. Username, password are requirements. And then we just need to change message token. That's the output, right? We just need to change these. So I want admin. I want to change the admin account. I'm going to change the password to T. So let's send that. Password updated successfully. So did we end up changing admin T? Oh, looks like we did. Sweet. And then we view it, and there is our flag. So it was an IDOR, insecure direct object reference, because we were able to modify the object in this case is the user in record in the database. We were able to modify that using mutations without any check on the privileges of our account. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Goodbye.